Hello, it's Jonathan here from Warrington Digital, and I just wanted to make this very quick video, just specifically for web designers, really, just to help the community to understand more about this current Google algorithm update that's been rolled out. Some people are referring to it as Mobilegeddon, which is probably a little bit strong. There's not likely to be an apocalypse, that the world is not going to end here. But that's not to say that this isn't a really, really important Google update. In fact, some people are saying that it's the biggest Google update ever. And so to not be aware of this as designers, or to at least not understand really exactly what this update is about, it's probably not going to work well in your favour. So that's why I thought I'd just take the time to explain a little bit about what's happening, exactly what and why Google are doing what they're doing, and some simple fixes which I'm sure some of you will already be aware of, but just in case you aren't, then I'm just going to run through a few quick solutions for you. So this Google update it really is going to be changing the way that search is done, and this started rolling out on the 21st of April 2015. So the Google announcement prior to this was that starting April 21st, we will be expanding out use of mobile friendliness as a ranking signal. This change will affect mobile searches in all languages worldwide and will be a significant impact on our search results. Since then, those changes have started rolling out now, and we can just summarise exactly what's happening here. Essentially, Google is actually splitting up its search results. They're kind of creating two separate algorithms, and this is really big. I mean, they've obviously made updates in the past to their algorithms, but never before have they said that they're going to actually show different results depending on the actual device that's being used to conduct that search. So basically now Google will show two different sets of results. One set of results will be to desktop users, so anyone that's using a desktop computer or a laptop or a similar sort of device will see one set of results in Google, and they will be showing a completely separate set of results to mobile users. So anyone conducting a search on a mobile phone, iPad, tablet, anything like that, any kind of mobile device, will see separate and different search results by Google. But why exactly are they doing this? Well, we all know that mobile has been growing and growing, and it's kind of been a buzz term. I know in the web design community, everyone's been working very hard to make sure that sites are responsive, and there's a very good reason for that. I mean, in 2014, actually, the pendulum swung so that now more users are using mobile devices than are using desktop devices. So over 50% of internet users are using mobile devices now. So the actual, as I say, the pendulum has swung now so that mobile is bigger than desktop searching. And for a long time, it's kind of been thought that this was more of a consumer concern. So businesses that sell to the direct consumer, they have obviously been very keen to make sure that they're mobile friendly. And business to business, they've kind of felt as though it wasn't as relevant to them, on the basis that they're thinking that business purchases are more likely to be made sort of at a computer, at someone's place of business. But in actual fact, the statistics now are again swinging as well, and there's some very interesting statistics. Business to business now is the fastest sort of growing mobile use. I think it was a 91% increase in mobile usage for business to business purchases in the last 12 months. And as you can see there on the screen, 42% of business to business purchases are now being researched on mobile devices. So that's not to say that the entire purchase was made on a mobile device, but at some point during the buying process, 42% of buyers will use a mobile device. And this is a great opportunity, obviously, to intercept that search for our clients, and make sure that our brand is getting out there, and perhaps we can even persuade people that are in the research stage to actually make a purchase. So your clients really need to be made aware of this. They may not know it right away. They may not have heard about these major changes that are being made. However, they may notice a drop in traffic over the next few weeks as these changes actually roll out. And obviously, this is something that's not just going to happen overnight. It is going to happen over a matter of weeks. And Google will probably always be tweaking it. They will be changing what they deem to be mobile friendly. They always update their algorithm to try and make it better. So this is not just something that it will be set and forget. It will be something that needs to be seriously thought about and worked on by us as SEOs and you guys as designers over the coming months and years. So you really need to get to your clients before they hear it from someone else, because especially if they're in contact with other web designers, for example, other designers might tell them about this, or their SEO company or their digital marketing company may tell them about this, and they may be wondering why you've not approached them to talk about it in more detail. So you really need to sort of be picking up the phone and having a discussion with them about it, and really just properly educating them about these changes. You might also just want to check all of your clients' sites, because I know web design community for years has been working towards really nice looking responsive websites, but even sites that are supposed to be responsive don't necessarily look great on mobile devices, especially on mobile phones. So if there are errors, or if the design just doesn't look as slick as it should do on a mobile phone, that's going to impact the user experience, and that's very important for a different reason. Google may see, for their algorithm, they may see that it's that a website is mobile friendly, but actually when a user gets on the site, if there's images hanging off the page, or if the menu bar isn't easy to navigate, or if it's overlaid with some other content, if the styling's not quite right, or if there's even too much content, or you can't read the content because it's too small, that all impacts the user experience. And that's obviously going to have a big impact on the bounce rate. And that's another key factor for Google at the moment. And we anticipate that's going to be even more of a ranking factor coming up, is the bounce rate. So if it's a poor quality experience on a mobile device, the bounce rate will increase, and that will also have an impact on rankings. So it's not necessarily whether or not Google says it's mobile friendly or not a website, it's whether or not it's also got a good user experience and can convert well. So these are all things that you need to take into consideration with this. But as I say, there are opportunities with this. It's not just as if it's all bad news. In fact, I actually think this is one of the best things to happen for a long time for all of us, because it gives us an opportunity to talk to clients. Sometimes we want an excuse to talk to clients to make sure they're happy. I think this is a great way to do that. And also, it's a foot in the door to perhaps talk about more kind of SEO work. Now, we actually offer an established white label SEO service. The bulk of our work comes from web designers, so we can either trade under our own brand directly with the client and just give a referral fee, or we can actually trade under your own brand so that you keep the client under your brand and just sell our services. We will still do everything for you. We'll do 100% of the work from the proposal to the strategy to implementation, and of course reporting as well. So we can do all of that, take care of it all for you, but we can also do it either under your brand or under our own brand. And so if we're going to be talking about Google's algorithm and obviously making sure that your clients are getting the most out of Google search engine, then it's a great way to also be talking about other types of search engine marketing that we can do for them. And as far as you guys are concerned, obviously it's an additional revenue stream. You can make hundreds or even thousands of pounds from selling our services, and essentially all you're doing is just making that introduction for us, and we can go and do the rest for you. And that money will tick over and come in nicely on a monthly basis for you. Now, if you're not aware of how to sort of build new sites on, let's say, like the subdomain for m.clientsite.co.uk, for example, we are happy to do that for you. We're not great web designers ourselves in terms of traditional web design, but in terms of mobile web design, we're very good, and we're more than happy to do that for you. Again, we could just white label that so that you actually sell the service and we provide it in the back end for you. We're thinking that probably a lot of web designers will know how to create just nice, slick looking, high converting mobile sites, but just in case you don't, then that is a service that we can offer. And we'd, as a sort of reduced rate to our partners, we'd sell those sites to you for £25 per month, which would include the design, the support, and the hosting of that site. You could then sell that to your client for anywhere in the region of 40, 50, 60 pounds a month, or if you're in the USA, for example, you might want to charge $70 or $80 a month. Bear in mind that this is a fully designed and hosted site. This is a very powerful thing, and as long as they understand that by doing this they're getting one over the competition, who are probably going to be slow to react to this this whole new mobile algorithm, then it's well worth a business having such a strong a presence on Google and a strong mobile website. So it really justifies such a small cost that any business really can afford. And so that's it. I hope you found that beneficial, and that it started to just get the cogs turning a little bit, and just some thoughts on how you can exploit this as an opportunity for your business. As I say, we're very keen to partner with more web designers. It's something that we've been doing for several years and has been working fantastically well for us. So please feel free to contact us. You can visit our website at warrington.digital, or you can email us at info@warrington.digital, and we'd love to hear from you. So thanks for watching, and I hope to connect with you very soon. Cheers then. Bye now.